In an industry where a single scandal can derail a rising star's career, Byeon Woo Seok has defied expectations. Instead of falling, the lovely runner lead turned adversity into momentum, forcing Kbiz to reconsider what defines a true modern star. From veteran rookie to national phenomenon. Before 2024, Byeon Woo Seok's name was barely recognized by the general public despite his years in the entertainment industry. A former model turned actor, he had taken a long and steady road toward recognition. But his presence remained relatively low profile, until fate intervened. That turning point came with the explosive success of Lovely Runner. The series, initially perceived as a typical youth rom-com, quickly captured the public's imagination across Asia. As Ryu Sun-jae, a melancholic idol with charm, depth, and undeniable charisma, Byeon Woo Seok didn't just act, he captivated. His sharp visuals, nuanced acting, and electric chemistry with co-star Kim Hae-yoon sent fans into a frenzy. Following the show's success, Byeon Woo Seok became one of the most sought-after stars in Korea. Endorsements flooded in, media attention surged, and the actor became the center of nationwide admiration. The abuse of power airport scandal, an unexpected fall from grace. It seemed like nothing could stop Byeon Woo Seok's meteoric rise, until it did. During a public appearance at the airport, Byeon Woo Seok's security team was accused of abuse of power. Allegations included excessive protection tactics, flashing lights directly at others to prevent unauthorized filming, blocking public walkways, and even demanding to check people's passports and boarding passes, actions deemed inappropriate and overreaching. The incident quickly escalated. Major news outlets covered it extensively, with reports that even the airport CEO had to explain the matter before Parliament. Although Byeon Woo Seok was not directly involved in the misconduct, his image was inevitably dragged into the controversy. His agency issued a public apology, terminated its contract with the security firm, and acknowledged the missteps. Throughout it all, Byeon Woo Seok remained silent. He didn't post, didn't appear publicly, and refrained from making any personal statements. This silence polarized the public. Some criticized his lack of response, while others praised his restraint. A quiet comeback, letting actions speak louder. What came next was unexpected. Rather than a dramatic press conference or emotional statement, Byeon Woo Seok made his comeback the way he knew best, through work. Just 2 weeks after the controversy, NH Bank released a video welcoming Byeon Woo Seok as their newest brand model. The video quickly went viral. Then, on August 24, Spot News announced that he had been selected as the face of Clinique's makeup line in Korea. The next day, Clinique officially declared Byeon Woo Seok their new brand ambassador. While some critical comments remained, the overwhelming majority of fans rejoiced. They expressed support, pride, and anticipation for his upcoming activities. Byeon Woo Seok, without saying a word, had turned the tide in his favor. A new perspective, Byeon Woo Seok and the rise of the resilient star. In the Korean entertainment industry, scandals are often career-ending. The court of public opinion is swift and harsh. But Byeon Woo Seok's case defied that norm. By choosing not to fan the flames with emotional statements or excuses, he demonstrated a rare form of strength. He didn't claim innocence or play the victim. Instead, he focused on his craft and let the market decide whether he still had value, and clearly, the answer was yes. This positions Byeon Woo Seok as a new archetype in Kbiz, a resilient, composed star who knows that longevity isn't earned through momentary popularity, but through professionalism and quiet tenacity. In an age where social media dictates narrative, his calm, strategic return feels revolutionary. Conclusion: after the storm, the sun still rises, and that's when the steadfast shine. The journey from an unknown name to a national heartthrob is difficult. But what's even more impressive is surviving a public scandal and coming out stronger. Byeon Woo Seok may have been propelled into stardom thanks to the right role at the right time, but it's his quiet resilience that is shaping him into a lasting figure in Korean entertainment. The airport incident may linger in memory for some, but what truly defines Byeon Woo Seok now is his remarkable comeback, a comeback not built on apologies, but on merit, character, and an unwavering dedication to his path. In the fast-paced world of Korean entertainment, controversies are often seen as a death sentence for rising stars. But Byeon Woo Seok, the breakout actor from Lovely Runner, is rewriting that narrative in real time. Just weeks after being embroiled in a heated abuse of power scandal involving his airport security team, Byeon has made a surprising, even defiant, return to the spotlight, not through apologies or PR spins, but through a steady stream of high-profile jobs. This isn't just a comeback. It's a masterclass in image resilience. The Fall, a sudden scandal amid meteoric rise. 2024 was the year Byeon Woo Seok became a household name. With his role as Ryu Sun-jae in Lovely Runner, he captivated audiences across Asia. His natural charm, arresting visuals, and touching chemistry with co-star Kim Hae-yoon made him one of the most beloved actors of the year. But the glow was momentarily dimmed when his security team was accused of overstepping boundaries at a public airport appearance. Reports allege that his staff used flashlights to prevent filming, blocked public access areas, and even attempted to check the identification of random travelers, actions deemed authoritarian and unacceptable by Korean media and netizens. Although Byeon Woo Seok himself wasn't directly involved, public perception is fragile. His silence during the controversy raised both criticism and curiosity. Would he disappear like so many others before him? The rise, let the work speak. Surprisingly, Byeon didn't retreat. Within just 2 weeks of the scandal, he quietly re-emerged, not with a public statement, but with action. Major brands were already lining up. NH Bank was the first to break the silence, unveiling a warm, polished greeting video from Byeon Woo Seok as their new brand model. The clip instantly trended on social media, signaling not just a return but a resurgence. Next came Clinique, a global beauty giant. On August 24, major media outlets reported that Byeon had been chosen to lead their new makeup campaign. Within 24 hours, the brand officially announced him as their new ambassador. It was a clear message: Byeon Woo Seok hadn't been cancelled, he had been claimed. Why it matters: a shift in Kbiz culture. In Korean entertainment, stars are expected to maintain a pristine image. One misstep, even indirectly, can spark a career free fall. Yet Byeon Woo Seok's steady influx of top-tier jobs in the wake of controversy suggests a subtle but powerful shift. What brands seem to recognize is not just his fanbase, but his staying power. Despite the scandal, Byeon didn't tremble or over-explain. He remained composed and allowed the dust to settle. In doing so, he projected professionalism, a trait that, for sponsors and casting directors, often outweighs temporary public sentiment. His return also coincides with a growing audience fatigue over cancel culture. Fans today are more discerning, able to separate a celebrity's personal conduct from media overreaction. Many expressed relief and excitement upon seeing Byeon back in action, noting that he was never the perpetrator to begin with.